Ding dong. Oh, it's this guy again? Oh, yes it is. This is HQ Words. I am me, the head of the Buddy Brigade, the millennial Mr. Rogers himself, Timothy Dunn. Go and find me on Twitter and Instagram and say hello, but not now, buddies, because we gotta play HQ Words. Wanna know how to play? Okay, I'll tell you, fine. You're about to spin a wheel and get yourself a free letter. If you have a super spin, you'll be able to get packs of letters or extra lives. To solve tonight's 12-word puzzles, use the keyboard to fill in the blank letters. If you guess a wrong letter, you get a strike. Use up all your strikes and you're eliminated. No! I'll be here to give you clues and help you play along the way. And you can believe me, we're already on season 4. Time flies. For every level you reach during season 4, you gain an extra strike. And those come in handy, especially if you have fat little sausage fingers like me. Okay, we're gonna start soon, so finish up your ice cream cones and go wash your hands, okay? I'll see you in a sec.
Back in the saddle again.
Hello, word nerds, buddies, friends, Roman, country folk. Oh, and goodness, I am so happy to be back. And for old time's sake, I'm gonna pose for a screenshot in 1 second, so get ready. And I really love it when y'all buddies send me these pics. Look, it's me, Timothy Dunn. These are all poses. I don't know how to pose. That's enough for now. All right, now, it's been a second since you've seen me, but I'm back, and it's summertime now, and I'm even cooler and funnier than I've ever been before. Woo! I hope you've all been enjoying your summers so far. Go ahead and drop some summertime emojis in the chat. Let me know what you've been up to. I went to a lake, I sat on a boat, and I've missed doing the old HQ word dance with all of you, so let's get right to the action. How about that? Tonight, why don't we go ahead and solve 12-word puzzles, and let's go ahead and put $2,000 on the line for you all to win. $2,000 is a good chunk of change. You can buy a nice used jet ski for that amount of money. There's probably money left over to fly me to wherever lake you're at and let me ride your jet ski. I love jet skis. And you've all probably played HQ Words with us before, but if you're new, hello. How are you? Welcome. Everyone starts off the game with 5 strikes, but depending on what level you're on, you're going to have more strikes to play with. How about that? And because I've missed it so dang much, let's haul out the old letter wheel and get you a free letter. Oh, so go ahead and spin that letter wheel, mama. Twitter went down today a bunch of times, huh? That was traumatic. I was out trying to look at pictures of your dogs and your cats, and I had to go out in public and talk to other human beings instead. How dreadful. I like Twitter. Come find me on Twitter after the game. And surprise, tonight is cartoon night. So all of the puzzles reference cartoons of the past and present. But let's get back to the future because it's time for our puzzle of the night. Now a reminder as we play tonight, be sure to take your time, use your noggin, and think about all the clues. But don't take too long because the clock is ticking. Let's all take a big deep breath together. Here we go, together, let's do it. And let's just have some fun tonight, right? Let's play some games. Games are fun. Here we go. Puzzle number 1. We're gonna start off fairly easy with a classic. So for puzzle 1, tell me the name of this cartoon lady. Cartoon lady is your first clue. Go ahead and type the letters T, O, and P in there. Some free letters from me to you. Now this cartoon lady is kind of old-timey. She kind of reminds me of Olive Oil from Popeye. Big old eyes, a bob haircut, kind of cutesy outfits. There's a ton of like glitter graphics and memes online with her. Throwback. My mom had her on a sweatshirt in the 90s. If you know my mom. The cartoon lady we're looking for, Betty Boop. Boop, boop, boop. How'd you do? Do you know Betty Boop? Are you all too young to even know who Betty Boop is? I think that was like a turn of the century 1950s sort of situation. My mom truly had a puffy painted sweatshirt with Betty Boop on there. I also am in a secret Facebook group. I will admit this now. If you're in the group, I apologize. It's a secret Facebook group where old ladies and old men make up memes for Betty Boop. We got 89,643 of you coming in correct. Boop boopy dooping your way to question 2. 4,616. We said boop boopa bye bye to you. Let's move on to puzzle number 2. What's up with Betty Boop for real? Is Betty Boop still in the zeitgeist for any reason? Is there a cartoon that she's currently on? I know it's cartoon night. We had SpongeBob. Congratulations to all the winners from Matt's trivia game, the HQ Trivia earlier. That was an exciting game. I'm really digging the new style of HQ. It's kind of more exciting. Here we go, puzzle number 2. Now we all love strong, independent women, so it all makes sense that we might love a strong kind of girl. Strong kind of girl is your clue for puzzle 2. Now these strong girls live in Townsville, USA. You ever been there? Probably not, it's fake. There are 3 of them. You might see them in blue, pink, and green outfits. They're crime fighters. They have big eyes too. Strong kind of girl. You get it? You know what I'm talking about? They fly, they're superpowers. Here we go. The strong kind of girl we're looking for. Powerpuff, as in the Powerpuff Girls. 71,132 flying through to puzzle 3. 18,359 said bye-bye. And true confession, I've been saying Powder Puff Girls for all these years. I'm wrong. I'm also older than you. That's okay. Puzzle number 3. Now, it's been so hot and humid in New York City lately that it looks like all of our wigs are always trying to fly away. And that's something we all share in common with this big-haired villain. Big-haired villain is your clue for puzzle 3. Now, this guy has a short little plain name, so they tacked on his place of employment, like an adjective. So, like that, you'd call me HQ Words Tim. Don't call me that. And also, like me, he has some very theatrical, dare I say, circusy vibes about him. He's not a freak, but he is a big-haired villain. We're talking about old Sideshow Robert, Sideshow Bob himself from the Simpsons television program. 43,203 of you said, cowabunga dude, eat my shorts. I don't know, what's Bart say anymore? 28,658 said cowabunga out of Springfield. I don't know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Puzzle number 4. Now I take the subway every day, but I'd actually consider swapping out my Metro card for one of these special cars. Special cars is your clue for puzzle 4. Now this cartoon has been around for years. Ever since I was a little kid, it's 100 years ago. No, not really. There are good cars and bad cars, but they're not even really cars because they can transform themselves into other things. I mean, these cars walk and talk. That's how special they are. They even battle Decepticons. Is that a word you know? It's a word I know. Here we go, special cars. We're talking about robots in disguise. The Transformers, 27,934 transformed into winners. And we lost 16,632, but that's okay. Stick around, keep playing in your brain. Games are fun. You can learn some stuff too, right? Puzzle number 5, here we go. It's always nice to have a friend, right? Who's your best friend? What's your best friend's name? Are you two as tight as this tight-knit duo? Tight-knit duo is your clue for puzzle 5. I hope you are. These two are neighbors as well. Best friends and neighbors. Oh, isn't that so nice? One of them lives in a little fun house. That's a good clue, unless you've been hiding under a rock all these years, which is exactly where the other friend lives. They enjoy jellyfishing. They enjoy blowing elaborate soap bubbles. If you played our first game today, you got it. We're talking about SpongeBob and Patrick. We're talking bikini bottoms, we're talking living in a pineapple. We have 26,129 skimming your way all the way to the finish line. We lost 2,773 of y'all, and that's all right. SpongeBob SquarePants, it's really funny, right? I watched SpongeBob recently and I laughed out loud. Great job, SpongeBob people, happy birthday. Now, here's a warning, because once you hear this fake song, it's gonna be stuck in your head for days. Fake song is your clue for puzzle 6. Oh-ee-oh. Now, I'm not a very picky eater, but I always thought I was such a nerd. I always refused to touch that strange bean curd. This song was sung by The Beats. And if you really dug that funny song, you might be too scared to go vegetarian. Because this is about a scary vegetarian option. The fake song we're talking about is Killer Tofu. We're talking about Doug Funny. 14,445 knew the funny. 11,905, we said bye-bye. Not funny enough today. Oh, Doug was another good one. All these cartoons were such jams. And I have great news, because we're halfway through the game, buddies. How does this happen every time? I swear we just started now. All of a sudden we're halfway. No, I want more time. It's more fun to do this with you. All right, now I don't really have any nicknames as an adult. Mainly it's, hey, HQ guy. Or, hey, is that Ben Affleck? It's not. Now, nothing is as good as this descriptive nickname. Descriptive nickname is your clue for puzzle 7. Now, this cartoon actually started as claymation back in the late 80s, and the antagonist bestowed this kind of mean nickname on the show's namesake. It makes sense too, because his crazy blonde hair and that tiny hat situate themselves precariously on his melon. A descriptive nickname, we're talking about Football Head. Hey Arnold, You got a football head. 11,535 knew that one. 3,963 said goodbye. Helga Pataki gave him the name. That's her name, right? Helga? Geraldine Pataki. Oh, I'm pulling these from the depths of my brain, and I love it. Now, here we go. Cartoons are still very much part of our fabric of society. They're everywhere, so it makes sense that we all would still tune in every year to enjoy this nostalgic holiday classic. Holiday classic is your clue for puzzle 8. Oh man, I loved this cartoon back in the 90s. It had everything I love. Twins with rhyming names, babies with glasses, a sadistic older cousin, why not? And this episode got particularly biblical, recounting the story of the Exodus from the Bible. They asked this cartoon to do a Hanukkah theme, and this was their answer. Here we go. We're talking about Rugrats Passover Special. The Rugrats Passover Special. 10,304 of y'all knew it was no big deal. Heck yeah, you got that right. We lost 1,703 of you. You know what? Phil and Lil, maybe not for you, and that's okay. Now, my whole life, a highly contested topic. This is very real. This is my real life. A very highly contested topic in my life and my family has always been, what was my first concert? Mine. I say it was the Judds, Winona and Naomi Judd, I don't know. But it also might have been seeing these not really artists live in concert. Not really artists is your clue. And they're not really artists. There's a bunch of, bro-y animal teens. Gross. One of these guys always wore red and carried scythes or swords. The other wore purple. He had a bow staff. They're not really artists. Their names might be artist names. Is that a good clue? There you go. We're talking about Raphael and Donatello, 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in half shell, turtle power. 9,414 knew that one. We lost 1,218. Go back to art history class, learn something. How about Michelangelo? What was the 4th turtle's name? If you remember, drop it in the chat. I can't remember right now, that's okay. Here we are, puzzle 10. We're getting so close to the end. Now, it's important to stay in school, obviously. Watch your grades, keep the grades up. Otherwise, you might end up in this crazy educational institution. Educational institution. There's your clue for puzzle 10. Now, a lot of people think this institution was a college, but it is not. It's a high school, because the students are just tiny little minors. Their arch rivals were the students of Perfecto Prep. Does that ring a bell? Mr. Bugs Bunny was their principal. Ever heard of it? What a principal to have, Bugs Bunny, huh? Educational institution we're talking about is Acme Luniversity from Tiny Toons. 6,801 of y'all are heading to the loony bin yourself. We lost 2,911 of y'all. That's all right. Stick around. We're doing some shout outs at the end. Maybe I'll have a shout out with your name on it. Can you believe? Well, are you so excited? Here we go. Puzzle 11. Now, most cartoons were on TV every single day and night. Isn't that prolific, right? But every now and then, they'd attempt something epic. And that's what gave us this famous episode. Famous episode is your clue for puzzle 11. This was a Merry Melodies short featuring classic arch rivals. There was famously a little piece from the Ride of the Valkyries in there. Went a little something like this.
Killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit.
Oh man, can you believe I'm singing again? Famous episode we're talking about is What's Opera, Doc? It's like, what's up, Doc? But what's opera? Because there's like a Wagner opera. Here we go, 7,013 of y'all got all the way to curtain call, and I throw roses at your feet. 674 said bye-bye. And I have some exciting news, buds. We've reached the final puzzle of the night. It's our final puzzle. I'm gonna make this one last. I don't want to say goodbye. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Now, a lot of cartoon characters have catchphrases, no doy. But for puzzle 12, let's see if you can remember this. Catty saying. Catty saying is your clue. Now, a lot of you are gonna be mad because this is a little bit of an older cartoon. He's a pink cougar with a collar and cuffs.
And he was always talking in an accent like this even. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Oh, that wasn't a great impression. It was okay. Does the name Snagglepuss ring a bell to anyone? I'm not sure that's even helping y'all. The catty saying we're looking for, heavens to Murgatroyd. Snagglepuss is saying heavens to Murgatroyd. Congratulations to 4,215 of y'all. You buddy just won HQ words tonight. Congratulations, buddies. the Keemmeister, bringing home the bacon with 48 cents. Coming in second place, we have the Cardiac Cat, 20. Meow, Cardiac Cat, 20. You got 48 cents coming your way. And we have new 182324. Okay, you can get a little more creative next time with the name. Maybe a fun cartoon character name. Bringing home 48 cents as well. Congratulations to all of our winners tonight. And remember, if you didn't do so well tonight, the more you play, the quicker and better you get at HQ Words. It's definitely a skill, and it's a skill you can definitely develop. So if today wasn't your day, I'm sure you're gonna crush it next time. And great news, Words is live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So tune in on Tuesday and get wordy with it. Because games are fun, right? We have fun. It's always a highlight of my week getting to do this with all of you buddies. Now's another time to take a good screenshot of me, okay? Here it comes. I've been Timothy Dunn this whole dang time. I don't know how to pose. Is this fun? Say hi to me on Twitter. Send me your screenshots. Send me all the pics of your cute pets. I really love looking at your pets. Let's do some shout outs, shall we? Why not? Let's do some shout outs. Shout out to everybody who has ever been stuck in a commode. That's a joke from my Twitter today. Shout out to Sunny the Pup and Mookie the Cat, who had better be nice to Sunny the Pup. Shout out to Rachel Bender, Sierra Ray, Samantha Macris, / Kevin's little gutter baby Bentley, and a special shout out to Charles Flannery's sweet little AM staff. Oh man, I love pit bulls so much. That's all for me today. It's always such a treat. And it's always my pleasure to remind you all, it's cool to be smart, it is cool to be different, and it is cool to be kind to each other. I mean that very much. Take very good care of yourselves and each other. I'm gonna head over to Twitter right now to take a peek at those screenshots and hear how you all did tonight. So I'll see you all very soon. How about that? Have a great night. Bye, buddies. Bye.